Primal Chaos. Hey guys, no reaction today. This is more of I'm putting an idea out there and I want to get your guys' feedback on it. So fill me in the comments with anything that comes to mind. Many years ago, I had a much better singing voice. Growing up through my 20s and stuff like that, I had a pretty impressive range for an untrained singer. And a lot of that comes from listening to a lot of hair metal and stuff like that and understanding, I just had this ability to sort of pull up into that incredible high, not whistle register, but like the high sort of falsetto singing from like 80s hair metal bands and stuff like that without any real trouble at all. Then at some point I got sick and my voice was out of commission for a while and I kind of lost the ability. My voice became really flippant. Sometimes it was great, sometimes it wasn't. It was definitely unreliable almost all of the time. And, I stopped practicing as much and I stopped doing a lot of things. And while I still understand the mechanics of singing, I'm definitely not what you would consider to be a singer. Occasionally I'll do some backing vocals and stuff, which don't really count because they're kind of in the background. And as long as they're not wildly out of key, they're good enough, But yeah, like my concept was, a friend of mine actually gave me this idea. I'm always looking for new content to throw into the channel to sort of not pivot away from reactions, but to add more diversity to the channel, add more color and richness and connect with more people. So the concept my friend Brad sort of threw at me the other day, which kind of made me think, is why not chart the progress of getting back to having a great singing voice again? Because it's a lot of work and I know that it's going to take time and I know that it's going to be probably a very emotional journey because finding out exactly how much I've lost is going to be tough, right? And I think in some ways that can be kind of compelling as much as it's, deflating to my own personal ego. But the concept would be maybe over the course of 12 months, I'll release a video, maybe every few weeks or every month of progress, or key points in the journey along the way of going from where I am now, which is not even a very serviceable voice at all. Anybody who's ever heard me try to sing along and, in my reaction videos will attest to that. Going through to having a practically usable voice that's, of a reasonable caliber. Like I want to be able to, at the end of it, call myself a singer, which I definitely don't now. I'm a guitar player who sings, and that's two very different things. That's, having the confidence to be able to say, here's my voice. I'm 100% confident with it. And I'm confident enough to put it out there in the world for people to listen to and call myself a singer is being a singer. Anything under that, you're not a singer. You're just somebody who sings, right? So yeah, that's what I would like to get to. Now, my question to you guys is, one, would you guys find that sort of journey compelling? Two, give me some insight into what you would expect to see along that journey, because I'm thinking of throwing things in like, for example, testing my voice initially, seeing where I'm at, which is going to be tough. The weight of that just hit me. Maybe reaching out to like a ear, nose, and throat specialist. I've got the number of a guy who specializes in opera singers and stuff like that. So it'd be interesting to get scoped, talk to that guy about the physiology of what's going on, why my voice maybe isn't as reliable. Is it just fitness? Is it training? Am I just out of shape? Have I got any other internal issues that are causing problems? That'll be another point that's kind of going to be interesting. Reaching out to vocal coaches, or a vocal coach of note who's worth talking to, and getting some great exercises and ways of judging my progress as well. And then, follow that along the path until we get to the point where I'm maybe at the end of the 12 months, I can maybe release a song as a vocalist. I'll write something and record it and produce it for you guys to enjoy as well, hopefully, and not go, this was a total waste of 12 months. I think I can do it. I think I can sort of push through and come up with something that's compelling, but would it be worth it? Would you guys be interested in seeing that? And second of all, if you're anyone out there who's a vocal coach or a singer or anything like that, who might have some advice for me, about maybe some progress sort of steps and stages, what to look for, in the journey, and maybe things that might be compelling as well. Other things. What would be ideal would be to reach out to somebody like maybe like an Elizabeth Zaroff from Charismatic Voice, or Julia Nilon, someone like that who's a very renowned vocalist and teacher, to have a listen and maybe give me some coaching and some tips that I can take forward and things like that. That would be the kind of thing that would only happen if the video, up to that point, the videos were successful enough. Obviously, I wouldn't want to encumber them with anything that was kind of a waste of their time. So, that would be cool. So either way, let me know. Let me know what you guys think. Would it be worth doing? I mean, it's worth doing for my own personal benefit, but should I document it and, see, what comes out of it as far as it being a compelling journey for you guys? Let me know. Give me some tips. Give me some ideas. Tell me if you think it's worthwhile doing. Yeah. Thanks again, guys. Let me know.